leaving. And I'm like, sheesh, I offended that many. I realized you guys couldn't hear me. So let's try this again. Hi, Chach. It's starting to rain. I don't even know if you guys are going to get the notification. Let me fix my shoe really fast. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm here. I'm just trying to tie my shoe so Coco will stop pulling on it. Hold on, you guys. Press 1 if you can hear me, if you come in. Because I don't know if I put this public or not. Hold on. Coco, stop. Coco, look, do you see all these toys? Okay. All right, press 1 if I'm back. Baby, you're just a little baby. Hi, Coco. Hi. Hi. Look at this ball. This is much better than my shoe. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. I see there's already a thumbs up, so we must be back. Sorry, I don't know how much you heard. I was on a whole little rant pouring my heart out, and apparently you guys couldn't hear the whole thing. Mare! This is what I get for not looking at the screen. It's starting to rain here. What is the last thing you guys heard? Go get it. I got here just now. Okay, well, I was on a hole pouring my heart out, and apparently nobody heard it but me and God. So there's that. Chachi's out here. She's just hiding right now. I just saw the buffering wheel. Yeah, I had no idea where I go. I think it's maybe when the weather's shitty. I don't know. It's pretty ugly here. At 11, it's supposed to really start coming down. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, you're back. Okay, Nicole, what is the last thing you heard? Hello, by the way. It's so important for me to just, get this out so we can have... So what's the last thing you heard? Go! Why is it what is with my shoe? Out of all the things we can play with. Hold on. This is a good time. Oh my gosh. Okay. She was going to wrap it around my leg. Go get it. You didn't hear anything at all? Like the whole time I was live? Yeah, well, I guess we're going to start over. That's what I get for not looking at the screen. I seriously said I'm just going to pour my heart out. Hold on. I'm going to put Chacha inside. And snow. We've had a buttload of snow and wind. Coco, there's no stopping it. The more you try to stop it, the more insane she gets. I'm just at the point where I'm just going to let her bully me, I'm just going to let her bully me. I don't know. She's very cute. I can't stay mad at her. I've come to the conclusion this is just what having a Jack Russell is. Ugh. All right, as soon as I could get her to refocus, we're going to try this message/event one more time. Find another hobby. I mean, really. Coco, look at, oh, sorry. I didn't see, this is what happens though. My big old feet step on you. Woo, a ball. Oh, and we got this too. Yeah. It's a toy party. Oh, we could do tug of war. Here. All right, I'm going to attempt to talk while we tug. Hold on, you guys. Let me zoom out too. Hold on. It's going to be really shaky for a second because I'm trying to zoom out while this is in my face. Okay. All right, press 1 if at this moment you can hear me. Because I'm going to yap a whole lot while we vape. And I really don't want to talk to myself again. Now, where the hell is my vape? Oh. Under my ass. Hey, you sound scary. Chachi, I know, she's a big galoot. But she cute. She instigates. Do you notice that? She instigates. But Chachi can really stand up for herself. She's got some teeth. Okay, well, maybe it's just not meant to be me talking about anything. Maybe we're, you know. Chachi's like, stop bullying Mom. She stands up for me. Get her, Chach. You tell her who's boss. She doesn't listen to me. She listens to you, kind of. Ooh, the leaves scared Coco. Oh, it's like a little mini. That was cool. Can we do that again? That just did something for my brain. All right, we're gonna storm watch and we're gonna yip yap. Do you have your vapes handy? I have a Coke Zero right here. Ron, I didn't see the donation. Hi, Ron. No, I can't see him. I can't. I've unblocked. I've done all the things, and I could never see him. But we had a lovely chat earlier. Keemstar's such a douchebag. I'm sorry. He just is. Anyways, okay, we're gonna talk. So I really said a lot when you couldn't hear me. Press 1 again just before I go on this tangent. Hi, Free the People. I know you're super busy vaping and doing nothing all day, but would it kill you to take your dog to training sometime? It starts Sunday. I've had her 3 weeks and she's already been spayed, vaccinated, dewormed, got groomed, has new clothes. You know, I'm sure there's lots of people that need to train their puppies right now. So, I mean, I could let them know that Just Breezing today from YouTube, you know, a troll came in and said, I needed to do it. So please get me in faster. We're outside. Honestly, what is she bothering? Like, I don't really care about shoelaces at the end of the day. I just don't want my actual chucks ruined. She plays, she's a puppy. If it's gonna make you unhappy here watching a puppy be a puppy, then I suggest you kindly fuck off. Have a good day. I'm vaping, the machine is warming up. As if I don't do anything all day. Yesterday I did 3 loads of laundry. I was at urgent care in the afternoon. Pretty sure I did 2 streams. I'm keeping a human and 2 dogs alive. Like, seriously? The nerve. The fucking nerve. But I might put Chachi inside because I don't know how much she's enjoying it at this point. No, her tail's wagging. We're just gonna let them be. Come here, Coco. All right, so I guess we'll start with like a little history lesson of a young Breezy. And then we'll go into the topics that have been weighing on my mind. So I don't know if anybody has come from an Italian household, like, or maybe it's just how my family was. Like, you didn't talk about how you felt, right? And then I feel like a lot of times, while it might not have been a reality, it was like children were wrong when they said things like how they felt or if they didn't like this or whatever else. And my parents are amazing, right? They are. I don't think anybody gets a manual when you have children and says this is what you definitely need to do and not do, right? And then when we're adults, we just choose to do better. I have to say how I feel. It's honestly part of the reason I've stayed sober for over 8 years from alcohol, meth, all those things, right? I say what's on my mind. I say how I feel. And I do realize that my delivery can be a bit harsh, right? It can. But I've never tried to hide like who I am, right? I'm messy, I'm nosy, I could be a bitch, I can also be sweet as pie, I could be all the things. What is the song? I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child. That's me, okay? And usually I mind my own fucking business unless somebody does something to me, right? For the most part, there's times I'm wrong, flat out. But this whole specs thing, it's bothering me, but not for the reason people think. I know she thinks I care about what she thinks about my looks and if I have a boyfriend, whatever else. Like, I don't care about that, right? I care how she made me feel in her chat while I heard her preaching about mental health for months about months and being kind to others because you never know what they're going through. And I stupidly thought her chat was a safe place, right? I did. This isn't a bashing Specs. This is me just laying it out there so we can all move the fuck on. I don't know. I heard this woman be an advocate supposedly for mental health, and then the way she fucking did me dirty, it was sad. Like, you know, what if I was as weak as her? Not trying to be mean. Not trying to be mean. I've watched her for like months now go on her channel and say, oh, Breezy's a mean girl. Breezy's doing this. I'm not doing anything. And then I see her in Shani's chat, AYS's chat, Hakate's chat, saying the horrible things about me, saying she's going to show up to my house, yada, yada, yada. But here's the part I played. I'm sorry for saying her dad was a murderer. He is. But I know that hurts her. I do. I know it hurts her. Part of it was YouTube, police don't fucking do anything when trolls, crazy people show up to your house, send shit. They don't care, right? Part of it was protecting my ass. Hey, if this lady does something to me, just know, you know, just know what she comes from. The other part wanted to make her hurt how she made me feel. I think things changed for her on how she treated me when I said I stand with Israel in my live stream. I do. I'm never going to regret saying that. I'm never going to change how I feel. Just like she feels a very strong certain way, I'm supposed to be a friend. I am. I'm supposed to stand with them. That's what I believe I'm supposed to do. But I noticed one day when I openly said it, and I said, I don't really care what anybody thinks about me anymore as far as that goes. Like, this is what I believe. This is how I feel. I'm staying true to that. I remember I came into her live stream just going to support her. And she gave this long speech on holding her nephew and thinking back to the horrible things that I had said. And I'm like, what the fuck did... Anyways, I told this before. She said that I said something and that's how I feel. And then she told me, I just need you to say that you don't feel that way. And I did. And I said, I don't feel that way. And she just kept going on for months and months, portraying to the world that I'm a racist. I hate Muslims. Just because I stand with somebody, it doesn't mean that I hate other people. There's things I don't like. There's things I don't like about every religion. Welcome to the fucking club. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, again, this isn't bashing, but I just need to let it out, you guys. Do you know what people say about Christians? Do you know what people do to Christians? But I can't make a few jokes about Salah and Chantel. Seriously? Like, I mean, and then you have to apply that to your life. Anyways, I'm in a live stream where I go and support it, and I had been, and she's telling everybody that I hate Muslims and I feel XYZ, and I said they're all animal effers, whatever else. And I'm like, what? Like, and ever since that day, I stood up for myself. I think she thought I was going to be like, oh, you're right. You're right. I feel this way, but I'm a changed woman. No, it's not how I feel. But anyways, she would refuse to let it go. And this is where I had an issue. It was embarrassing for me. It was. And I think you can't preach about mental health when you know somebody has anxiety and depression. And instead of shooting them a DM, like, you could have done that to me. We talked in IG, Instagram, DMs when I still had it. Like, you could have sent me a DM and said, hey, I don't like that you said that. I don't think you should come around anymore. But you chose to call me out in front of your audience with all the names, Free Palestine, Gaza, all these things in their chat. You wanted to save face in front of your audience. And then you created in your head, I'm this monster. You call me a mean girl. Maybe I am. But so are you. I own who I am. You don't. You cry to your chat that you're being bullied, but go around in chat saying you're going to show up to my house and that I'm ugly and this and that. And I don't have a man and whatever else you say, right? Like, two things can't, like, you can't instigate and be a victim. You just can't. You can't threaten to show up to somebody's house, but then get mad they say that your dad has murdered somebody. Please don't come by, you know? And I wasn't saying it right then to hurt you. Anyways, it's gotten completely out of hand. And yesterday, I was tagged. I was sent things, and I watched her talk shit about me in AYS's chat and Shani's chat and all the chats, and then go on her live stream. Somebody told me to check out at 42 minutes. And she goes on this rant about how I'm a mean girl and I'm awful and I do this and I do that, but she's going to be the bigger person and let it go because she still has to sleep at night. I mean, and I think this is where I have a hard time letting it go. Like, you don't get to do all these horrible things and then go to your audience and say, Breezy's so awful. Like, own who you are. That's it. I own who I am. I'm a bitch. I'm nosy. I'm petty. I could be all the things, right? But I never have tried to pretend I'm something I'm not. You do. So if you're going to be a mean girl, Joe, own it. Just own it. But this is what I would like to do. I know you're listening. This is what I would like to do. I would like to give you the gift of not being a victim anymore. I know this is so distracting. Hold on, let me redirect her focus. Coco, she's not, come on. She's not a chew toy. She could step, Coco, Coco. Hey, she bit Coco though. All right, hold on. Let me put Chachi in the house. They're still fine. Like, Chachi will wag her tail, but she's like done with the pup. Okay, hold on. I remember what I want to finish my sentence though. Hold on. Let me put you down. I'm gonna put Chach in. Be right back. All right, come on. Come on, Chachi. Coco. Nobody likes it when you bite their butt. Hey, stop it. Coco. All right, Chachi. Go have freedom. I love you. You're amazing. Keep being ferocious. You are a terror, Coco. Oh my gosh, you're so fucking cute though. But my gosh. That trainer's gonna have their hands filled with you. Ay, ay, ay. Oh God, that's gonna be awful trying to train you with a bunch of different people and dogs. Okay, move your big old head. You go over here, and I'm gonna go over here. Ah! All right, am I back? Stella! Hello. Even if you didn't have a man, I think at this point, everybody knows. I mean, I guess I needed to tell my parents and everybody that the person that they talk to and hang out with doesn't exist. I don't know. I don't really care about that part. I think at this point, we all know. That's not the part that bothers me. Her thinking I'm ugly doesn't bother me. Like, it's not like she's a supermodel herself, you know? It's the doing nasty shit and getting your hands dirty and then crying victim. You know, that's what it is. And not just owning she's been messy, she's been a mean girl. She attacked somebody who simply said, I don't feel that way. I don't know. You know, but this is the gift I want to give her because clearly, like, I don't know. I don't think she's well. I don't. Whatever she thinks about me, just think that way. If you want to think I'm a monster, fine. If you want to think I hate everybody, go for it. I'm sorry for the part I played, but please, lady, leave me the fuck alone. And this is my suggestion for you. I wouldn't instigate anymore. I wouldn't. I don't think that you can. I think one more threat, and it's not going to end well for you. I'm not saying I'm going to end you, but I mean, it's not a good look with people with a history like your family threatening to come to somebody's home who's a single mom with a child, right? Like, it's not. Anyways, please let it go. Believe whatever you think I am. I'm at peace with that. This is all I ask you. I don't want to bring you up anymore. Own who you are. Own the darkness in you because there's something not right in there. There's not. You can't be too depressed to shower, to clean, to show up for Christmas, but spend all day and all night obsessing over me. You can't say horrible things about me and then cry when I say them back about you. Own who you are. You're a mean girl. You're messy. You're a bitch. Like, just fucking own it. And I think I would respect you even a little bit, you know? It's a beautiful moment when you can own every part of you. The messy, the good, the ugly, the pretty. It's a beautiful moment where you say, this is me. I'm flawed. I'm not perfect. Whatever. Hopefully I have more good days than bad days, you know? Anyway, so I think I just have to be at peace with it. It's gotten so out of hand. And I think I just needed to say this. Like, while you're so worried about your mental health, please think of other people. Like, you're not the only victim in this. You're not the only person going through depression. You're not the only person who has shit going on in their life. What if I embarrassed you one day when you just came to hang out in my live stream? Right? What if I just embarrassed the shit out of you in front of a bunch of people and then kept instigating and poking, but then going live and crying, oh, I'm not doing anything. I've ran my mouth about this woman. I have, but again, I own it. And please don't threaten to show up at people's houses. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. I've never threatened to come to your city. I don't want to go to your house. I don't even really want to deal with you. Just don't do that. Like, and if you can't handle Gorl World, I would stop trying to insert myself back in it, you know? But I heard what you said about how you still needed to sleep at night. Make things right then. Please stop talking about me. Please stop threatening me. Please stop saying you're going to come here. Please stop lying about me. Please stop poking me. It can't be good for your mental health to keep up an act and like a facade. Like, I'm perfect. I care about everybody. No, you care about yourself. Like, that's it, you know? Anyways, I just needed to get that out. I did. It has been just, I don't know, bothering me, I guess. So there's that. And then the other thing I really wanted to say, like, I'm a really open book, right? I am. And I like to share my story and hope somebody out there who has a drinking problem can relate. Oh, God, please don't tell me it's Erin. It sounds like they need... She does. I think she needs additional help. And what I'm doing, necessarily fighting back with her, isn't going to help her get there any sooner, right? Like, some people have to realize, like, it's truly them. So this is the part where I disengage. But I wasn't going to feel okay unless I said all this shit flat out. I wasn't going to be at peace with myself, at peace with the situation. I'll never forget how that woman made me feel just for standing by my beliefs. I swear that's what it's over, because I said I stood with Israel. All of her chat feels a certain type of way. And she was willing to throw away a friendship to save face for people. Like, she doesn't even, right? Like, I don't know, these people will be over her soon. I thought she was my friend in a moment, and she slapped me in the face. So there's that. There's that. My other thing is my boyfriend that I apparently don't have. He is a sweet, perfect angel, and I swear today I don't deserve him because I was a bitch. But anyways, you know, he said something to me. I'm not going to say exactly what he said, but it made me think, right? Like, I'm an open book. I share my story because I don't know, what good does it do if I keep it all to myself and I pretend like I'm a perfect person who's never been to jail and who's never done things, right? Like, what good does that do? Like, I lived a really crazy life for a while. Even parts of my life have been really fucking hard. But I know I'm not the only one who went through stuff. So I share about myself very openly. I'm going to walk around for a second and show you guys the weather because it's really ugly. And I think sometimes I forget, how do I word this? Because I know people who don't like me are going to run with it, but who fucking cares? Like, this is my truth. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. You know, I've been sharing more about my daughter, and I shouldn't. And thank you to my boyfriend for making me realize that. I mean, I think I start to get comfortable, and I want people to know, like, how beautiful our story is and how we are reunited. And I think I get frustrated with her dad, and I know he checks on my channel, and I think sometimes he's going to listen and be like, I should do XYZ. But it's not my fucking story to tell. So on the off chance that my beautiful daughter, who isn't even mad at me, hears this though and decides to be one day. Like, I'm sorry and I'll do better. That was shitty of me. And I love you. All right, I think I got all this shit off my chest. Nicole, you literally, I know, but you know what I did do wrong? I didn't disengage. I wanted so badly for her to see. You know what I mean? But she's never going to see. Like, people who want to be victims are forever going to be victims, right? Like, there's some people who are stuck that way, like Chantel and Amberlyn Reed. And I truly hope she finds peace. I hope she gets the help she needs, like, you know? But, I don't know, these delusions that people are feeding into on YouTube, I don't think it's a good thing, you know? But the part I did wrong was I bitchier than I should have been? Maybe. But after somebody threatens to come to your home, I don't know, all bets are off, right? Like, if it was just me, that's still creepy. But the fact of the matter is, like, there's my baby here. Like, don't fuck with a mama bear, you know? But again, let's talk about playing parts, because we all play a part. I should have disengaged and let her just run her mouth. But I think while she's stewing about how, like, I've done XYZ and how hurt she is, I just need her to know the way she made me feel. You can't claim to care about mental health and then attack somebody in your live stream. It's just, you know, and have everybody gang up on them and then start like this weird thing. Like, she is all up in Shani's ass about me, and that's kind of odd. Right? I don't know. But whatever, it's none of my business. None of my business. Fair. I will say, at least you aren't like those family vloggers. No, I'm not. And I don't want to be. But I think sometimes even I am too open, right? Like, it's fine to be open about me, but, like, I don't know. And I didn't realize that until he said something. He was like, you know, I know you mean well, but maybe I wouldn't share XYZ. And I had to stop and think about it for a moment. I'm like, yeah, that was shitty of me. Like, that was really shitty. It was, you know? Jamie! So much love, gotta run. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. If you fix that car up, it'll be worth a lot. Well, hopefully. Oh no, are we digging in the mud? No, we're not. Oh, okay. I'm like, I really don't feel like a dog bath today. Every time I give her a bath, like, she thinks it's a game, right? And she rolls all around, like, does some kind of alligator death roll thing. She tries to bite the shower nozzle, the water. I get so, I mean, you know, Chachi, like, my feet get wet when I give her a bath, you know, maybe halfway up my leg. No, not even halfway up my leg, whatever. A little bit of me gets wet. When I wash this dog, my hair is soaked, mascara running. It looks like I've been through war. Oh, no, we're not. No. This is where I draw the line. No. If you guys can't tell, it's starting to rain. But I fucked up my first live stream, so I kind of needed a redo. And I'm kind of okay with being in the rain right now because I'm going to be stuck inside for a week with this rain. So there's that. Breezy, I'm going to keep saying this till you see it live. Oh my gosh, Ron, thank you. Oh my gosh, welcome to all the new Breezy Bunch members. I'm sorry, sometimes I get into a zone and then I'm too scared to check my phone. No, because I don't want to get distracted. So I'm sorry. Thank you, Ron. I will be texting you back after that. Well, DMing you anyways. Check out Ron's channel, by the way. He got into a huge fight with Keemstar. And I watched it. And all I have to say is Keemstar is the most manipulative douchebag I have ever seen online. Like, I watched him come in and tell everybody else how wrong they were. And saying, I'm just trying to help you. Oh, I'm just looking out for you. Like, come on, dude. You look out for your wallet. If you cared about anybody, I don't know. Why are your host lives all in shambles? Why are they all 900 pounds with multiple, except for Ron, with multiple addictions? I don't know. It's pretty bad. And they bully mentally handicapped people. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't think that was the right terminology. I'm sorry. Maybe it is, maybe it wasn't. But they bully people who have disabilities. It's fucked up. And I'm not talking about missing a pinky toe or something. I'm talking, you know, I don't know. It's really fucked up. I have a lot of opinions on that douchebag. I will say, ever since I went off on him, he DM'd me when Yo Mama was talking about me in the LCU. I flat out said, like, if you keep telling people I've done X, Y, Z, I will come after you. Like, you're on a bigger platform now, Jovan. You're not going to be telling people I commit hate crimes, which I don't, and X, Y, Z, right? Like, this is stupid. So, anyways, I said something to Keem, and he was like, or actually, he DM'd me. He's like, hey, how can I fix the situation? Because I think he was worried about getting sued. And I went off and I said, first of all, I don't know what your hosts have against showering. And I happened to check in yesterday, and he was telling like 2 of them they need to get out of their pajamas and take a shower. Like, thank you for listening to me. Do you know most of your hosts look like I could find them on Skid Row? You make all that money, but like, I don't know, your hosts are living in, I mean, Mike's a millionaire that lives in a pig pen. I'm just saying how I feel. I have a hard time not saying how I feel. Now we're barking at the air. I mean, it's hardly surprising. It's Keem. Yeah, I think he thinks he's going to make a whole bunch of money. His shows have it's all the same thing. Like, nobody wants to watch it anymore. Each show is exactly the same, right? Even if you used to hate watch, you can get it all in one show. Every single show on that network is just recapping all the drama. And they all have the same drama, right? Like, I don't know. It's really stupid. Where was I going with this? Fuck my life. That thought just went into the air. It's now gone with the wind. I only know Keem from like in other people's videos, and he just isn't my cup of tea. If you watch him long enough, everything he says that he's against, he is. Like, he says that he's borderline, I don't know if I can use the terminology on here without breaking terms of service. It came out of his mouth. Like, he makes it sound like he's against gay people and fat people. You can't tell me he doesn't want to get with Ron, and you can't tell me he didn't have a crush on Becky. I'm sorry. Everything he says he doesn't like, he does. I think he has a crush on you, Ron. I said what I said. It's weird, the obsession with you, right? Doesn't he have Brantley, who he thinks is like the hottest woman in the world? And I'm not even going to go there. Okay, I'm trying to be a better person yeah, right. Okay, I'm trying to not start shit where there doesn't need to be shit, but I don't like this man, and I said what I said. He thinks Brantley is the hottest woman in the world. I don't think she's ugly, but like, do you know what I mean? There's other women. Anyways, whatever. But I don't think he's into her. Like, why does he spend so much time with you, Ron? Or with Becky? Remember all the time he spent with Becky? I think, who's the new one he's obsessed with? I swear he likes Lacey too. But there's another one with shorter hair. I don't know. Anyways, I think he is really into whatever he says he's not. I said what I said. Bunny! She's young and trashy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about trashy. Well, I think she could be classy when she wants to be, but it isn't often. Is that fair? Is that mean for no reason? Like, we can all be like classy when we want to be, and then be like, I don't know, a little hoodlum sometimes. I could be. Hold on, I gotta tie my shoe. This is what the dog does to me. Forever being bit in the butt and untied shoes. Hold on one second, you guys. I would clean my chucks, but there's really no point because she's just gonna come to them dirty. So there's that. Oh, fuck. Every time I turn it sideways, it messes it up. She's young. I like toxic content because I'm a degenerate. See, here's the thing, too. Like, we all like to watch messes, right? Like, I'll speak for myself. There's not a whole lot of drama that happens in my life. Like, I go to bed early. I'm usually up by 4 in the morning. I work. I do YouTube. Some people don't consider that work. I get a check. Whatever. It's work to me, okay? I have a child. I have dogs. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah, yeah. But anyways, LCU is like very different from my life. And there was a point where I was intrigued, and there was a point I was just hate watching. And now I can't even watch longer than 5 minutes. I'll be very honest. I love trashy reality shows. I haven't got to watch one in a hot minute. But like I love the Below Decks. I love the Housewives. I loved Jersey Shore at one point, Floribama Shore, all of those things, right? So there's a side to us where we like to be messy. We like to see other people's bullshit. We like all that stuff. And that's okay. But there's a point where I start feeling guilty watching, where I'm like, they're really mean to Eric and seriously making him a laughing stock and him the butt of the joke. And it's sad that he doesn't get it. You know, he has disabilities. He does. There's other people too. I don't know. It's just shaving the heads to humiliate people. Do you know what Keemstar reminds me of? That dude from McCamey Manor, where people would donate to do awful things to the people who are just supposed to be getting scared. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That's what he reminds me of. He makes millions and gets, or however much, maybe not millions, maybe $1 million. Anyways, he gets money over other people's pain and discomfort and people laughing about them. Sometimes they do painful things with shock collars and all that. Like, he's seriously just like that dude. And one day it'll all come back on him. You can't destroy lives. You can't give people whole ass addictions and enable their addictions, pay them for their addictions. You can't do the stuff you're doing and not one day gonna get sued. That's how it is. Or he's racking up a whole lot of bad karma and he's gonna lose everything. And I wanna watch it in real time. I mean, I think he's not a good person. I said what I said. It doesn't mean people who watch are bad people. It doesn't. I question some of the donators. I'll say that flat out. I do. Stella Misery loves company. We do, though. Do you notice sometimes when you're in a bitchy or just like a mood, you want to watch some bullshit, right? You just do. We love that stuff, and I think that's human nature. But then I think what makes us different from Keemstar and some of the people is like we have a conscience, right? Like, we want to watch stupid drama, but we don't want to watch people broken down, shaving their hair off. You know what I mean? I'm speaking for women. Like, for a lot of women, their hair is everything. It's like their identity, you know? There's certain things that make us feel more like a woman, like our hair. I know people that have had mastectomies and they've had a hard time with it because they felt like they lost a part of who they were. There's things that make us, it's just, I don't know, that we identify with, that make us who we are, make us feel more feminine. I don't know how to explain it. And for somebody to rip that from you while laughing at you, I don't know. I know that was kind of a turning point for me. I mean, it's not like Becky's innocent, but that day was really hard to watch. And then they did it to Glammy. And I don't think she's very okay. Like, I don't think she's mentally well. What if Keem does something that sends her over the edge, you know? Money isn't always a good thing. Do we need money to survive? Yes. Is it great to be successful and be able to buy whatever you want? Sure, that's amazing, you know? If I had it my way and I had all the money, I'd have a house right now on the beach. I'd have a house wherever I wanted, you know what I mean? I'd have a lot of property for all the animals I want to have that will be very wild and crazy. Anyways, but like when it's destroying lives, destroying you, sometimes it brings nothing but evil. And that's just kind of what I look at the LCU right now. Like, it just seems really evil. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be overthinking it. Maybe it's all fine and dandy. Shave some heads. Shock collars for all. Marriages ruined. Children ignored, whatever. I mean, you know, I could be wrong. I'm really glad we did this. I know some of you guys wanted to cover the Foodie Beauty Shanny stuff, but like, I don't know. I enjoy these personal talks, and I can't really explain it other than that. I feel like sometimes when we're doing recaps, in my head I'm on a time limit, and while I yap a lot, like, I guess I don't go into a lot of detail. People can be confused. People, I don't know, maybe you're just tuning in and you don't understand why I am the way I am. Did I call it a vasectomy? Oh, I wasn't supposed, anyways. Glammy didn't need to shave her head. They never provided evidence that proved why they were accusing her of. They just ganged up on her as usual. Yeah, I think that woman's gonna get, like, I don't know how to say this nicely. I hope she gets out of the LCU. Like, Keem is not really her friend, and I know she thinks he is, but, like, would your friend make you shave your head on a live stream? Would your friend talk all kinds of shit about you and make you the laughing joke of the LCU, fired from every show? I mean, with friends like that, who needs enemies, right? And I'm not going to go into her story because I've only heard bits and pieces, right? So anything I know, it might not even be a fact. So I don't want to say that as far, like, anything about her personal life. But, like, I think she's, like, one major thing away from something bad happening. And I don't want to see that for her. I don't. She seems like she has a good heart. But, like, she's kind of avoiding something. Like, there's something major going on and she doesn't want to actually address it or look at it. So she pours herself into the LCU. Does that make sense? He pretended like he didn't want her to do it. I saw that, but he was forcing her. He's like, you don't have to do it. We're going to tell her she doesn't have to do it. She knew she had to do it. She knew she had to do it. And here's the other weird thing that I think about. Ron, I don't know if you're still listening, by the way. I am so glad you're away from these people. I hope you know that. Roxy, keep doing your own thing. I've never been able, here's another reason I've never been able to look at the LCU any kind of good way. Ever since, I'll say this till I'm fucking blue in the face. I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. Ever since Yo Mama came on his channel and said with his full chest that Mike, Boogie, and Keem were PDFs and he'd never work with them because he's a family man. And Keem and Mike and all them have been made aware of it. Tina's talked about it on Queens. All kinds of stuff. If somebody calls you a PDF, and then you then give them $100 or $1,000, whatever the employee of the month money was, they gave him employee of the month, they gave him a bonus, and then they gave him his own show. Why does Keemstar think Girl World's gonna support him and Amberlyn Reed and all that? This is what I will say. We're not perfect people in Girl World. We're not. But we love children and we love animals. You promoted a man who called you a PDF. Like, nobody's going to be super chatting you. All the clips we get are going to be from reaction channels and other people. Good luck to you, Keem. Don't give Keem your bald head, man, Ron. I love cats. Hey, Level Up Dojo, good to see you. Let me see. Hey, Breezy, when you get back into the house and onto the computer, you can watch a live stream of the New Year celebrations from around the world. That would be fun. You mean by myself or together? Well, either way, I'm open to it. I don't know if I'll get some kind of copyright strike, though, from watching Celebrate. Well, we'll figure it out. If anything, I'll come live tomorrow morning for an hour and recap all this stuff, okay? I don't know this. Does this sound really selfish of me? I think this is the one day where I don't have a whole lot of stuff to do, and I want to get into some cozy pajamas and some really, maybe some really baggy sweats and like my boyfriend's sweatshirt or something, and I want to put on mismatched socks and my hair in a bun, and I don't want to do shit today. Does that sound selfish? He wants to siphon donators from Girl World. Do you guys want to take a little walk in the rain before we go back in? It's starting to get, well, I don't know that it's starting to get any worse than it was. But we could go look at the sights to see. I don't know what sights there are to see, but maybe we could see if there's more snow on the mountain. Yeah, it is. I have drops on my phone. But I'm already wet at this point, so like I don't really care if I get a little more wet. Does that make sense? And I know I'm gonna be a lazy ass today, so maybe we should get our steps in and just go for a little stroll. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, hold on, you guys. Give me 2 seconds, okay? All right, Cocolicious. You go inside with your mama. You don't attack my little chihuahua. And I'll be right back. 5 minutes, people. All right. Hold on, I gotta move this patio furniture chair back into the breezeway because it's all wet. And my ass likes to sit here. And I don't know if you've ever sat on something that's wet while you're wearing jeans. Oh, fuck my life. All right, are we back? Before we do a little stroll, are we back, you guys? Keem wants that hair. You know what was fucked up that he did too? When he was telling, oh, Glammy, I shaved my head just for you. You were already bald. I don't know. Anyways. Ow. That was the back of my heel. All right, we're here. I just closed the gate into my heel. And that was a pain I will not soon forget. All right, let's look at the site. I'm trying to decide which way has less trees. Let's see. These are pretty. Let's stop and smell the roses. They smell so good. I know some people don't like to smell like rose. I do. If I don't want to smell like a fruit, I want to smell like a flower. Let me try and zoom in a little bit. All right, let's go this way. We never go this way. Storm watch. I should have been a mailman. I should have been a mailman. It kind of seems like an amazing job. You don't really have to talk to, well, maybe you do have to talk to people. And you'd get good exercise when you're not in your car. Have you ever seen an overweight male person? I don't think I have. Oh my God, you guys. Do you know how many nights I snuck back here to drink in this wash? Not proud of this, but in my addiction, like, I don't know. I used to go buy alcohol and hide places. This wasn't really hidden though. Do you ever look back at things and you're like, oh, I thought I was so hidden. Look how fucking open this is. Do you see this? Do you see this? I guess I'll show the mountains. See, the snow side of it, you can't tell because it's hidden by clouds. But whenever we're live again, I'll show you the snow. Breezy thought, shit, they will never find me here. I always wondered how my mom would find me places, but like I wasn't ever really hidden. Like I thought I was. The back of 7-Eleven, like that was open too. It's cute. At this point, we're getting exercise, you guys. I hope you don't mind. Pretty. My grandpa used to have these beautiful rose bushes in his yard, and he loved his roses. He had pink and white and yellow and red, and it was so cute when he'd go to the garden and he'd pick flowers for my grandma and put them in a vase. I always thought that was sweet. I like this tree, and I can't explain why. I think I would like to climb it or just sit in it and read a book. Like, I'm going to sit still to read a book. Okay, sit in it and listen to music. Am I too zoomed out? It's nasty out. I'm sorry if I just made you seasick. Just going on a walk. This is fun. You like this? We could do this if you guys ever don't want to do puppy cam. Walking's good for you. Sorry it's shaky. Cute. We have a lot of palm trees. I like them. I would get a bike and ride it every night. I like going on scooter rides. It's really fun. And a lot of places around here, I can't go right now, but like a lot of the little, well, if you go more that way, right? Towards the hills, like this one right here, this foothill. There's awesome hills you can go down on your scooter. What is that sound coming from? I was like, it's not coming from that car. Hold on. See, I told you guys I'm nosy. Oh, I think it's an e-bike. But like, it seems tricked. Oh no, maybe it's coming this way. What the fuck is that? Is it a quad? I don't know, but now I want one. Can you imagine me riding down this street? We'll go four-wheeling down the cracked roads. Does it have to make that noise, though? All right, sorry, I'm swinging you guys again. Oh. Imagine doing a side-by-side of Chantel's walking trip versus Breezy's walking. I feel like I'm really wobbly, but I walk pretty normal. I just shake my hand around a lot. I gotta fix that. One step at a time. You're very cute. Do you ever just like trees? Maybe if reincarnation is real, I'll come back as like a tree one day. That would be nice. Well, unless somebody chopped me, that would suck. Do you ever wonder how people, I know how people trim them, but like how do one day you just decide, I'm going to go to the top of the palm tree and I'm going to trim them and I'm going to swing back and forth until it decides to stop. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could be in the air like that. You're supposed to trim your palm trees here. I don't know. Our city gives like tickets for everything. If your hedge is growing onto somebody else's property, they could fine you for, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Look how pretty the mountains are. I used to not be a mountain person. I felt like I wanted any reason to go to the beach, right? I just didn't appreciate it. But in my old age, I find so much peace and serenity by living by the mountains, going up in the mountains. It's like a whole other world. And you can escape it, or your regular life for a minute. And everything's so pretty. There's always something to see. I like this tree too. Oh, look at this one. Slow down, kids at play. No poop and pee. I think that would be hard for a dog to read a sign. I know it's for the owners, but can you really stop your dog from peeing? I can't. We're gonna go to the end of the street and back, you guys. But it's a nice view. Have you ever had a story like mine, where most of your life you were trying to escape where you were, but you kept going back to it? I always wanted to be in Huntington Beach, Fullerton, like, I don't know, anywhere other than here. But now I feel like you can't pay me to leave. Does that make sense? Oh, look at this beauty. You should win an award. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty. We should name it. It needs a big name. I was gonna say Chantel, but it's too pretty. It almost looks like a swan. Hold on. Do you see my vision? Do you see how it kind of looks like a swan? Or a Christmas bow? Why does it look like... Do you see it too, Mare? Yeah, that's the first thing I saw. Look at it from this angle. Those are the feathers. It's so cool. What's a good swan name? These people are going to wonder why I'm fawning all over their plant. I'm sorry, I'm just weird. It's better than raging at Specs. Let me look at your plant. This house is so cool during Halloween. Like for one thing, I don't know if you could see the Mickey ears. Hold on, I want to show you guys. During Halloween, they put the coolest like projections in their window of like Fantasia and all different things. And you could tell they're Disney fans because they have mouse ears for a planter. Hold on. All right, let's cross. I didn't mean to bring it up in a bad way. Go back to the beginning of the live. I have nothing bad to say. It was more making a joke at myself. Just let me enjoy a plant other than... But yeah, I already talked about everything. I'm not interested in I don't know. I'm old and I'm tired and there's only so much fighting I could do. It's fun till it isn't. And then at a certain point, you start feeling like you're punching down. Does that make sense? Do they have a horse? I'm assuming so. Okay. I love this house. And I need you guys to see it. It looks like a dollhouse. Do you know how many years it took me to figure out that those weren't real crows? And I think I actually figured it out on a live stream last year with everybody. Every day we would drive. I always thought there was just crows, that the crows loved the yard. Nope. Fake. Well, maybe the crows do love the yard. I'm pretty sure that one at the top is fake too. Can you see it? Well, I can't hold my hand still enough. Okay, let's look at this dollhouse. I think it's I don't know, when you picture a perfect house in your head, right? Like I picture Lifetime movies, white picket fence. It's the most pretty, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. All right. Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear though? Hold on. Did you hear that Bally's husband was swatting her and she moved in with Monty? It's real. So did her husband want her gone and he couldn't get her out, so he was swatting the place until she left? Or did she make that up so she could go live with Monty? I don't think that's going to end well either. I think a lot of things are going to end badly this year. I'm not trying to, oh God, that was negative. I guess I'm saying this to say toxic situations rarely end well. Oh, now we have a good view of the mountains. You guys, we should do this walk every day when it stops raining. We can walk together. Get our steps in. I don't know. It's really pretty when it's not dark and gray. Every time I see this church, I have to take a moment because the start of my stroke happened right in front of there. Where my brain glitched and I blacked out. And I just remember waking up and people were asking if I was okay. I remember crawling home because people were scared of me. You could tell I was intoxicated, right? Or not normal. But I don't know. Life can be shitty. We can experience scary things. But things can always get better. I don't know who needs to hear that out there. Don't drink so much tonight that you make bad choices, okay? You don't want to hang over tomorrow. You want to have a nice day. You want to watch football, whatever else. There's always time to get your shit together and to change. I was hopeless. Oh my gosh, I don't know. There was something seriously dark inside of me during that whole time. Lost everything. But look at now. At one point I was walking with a walker. Oh shit, okay. At one point I was walking with a walker and I had foot drop. Look at this. Can you tell which foot? Okay, sorry. Sorry. I got a text from my boyfriend. That totally doesn't exist. Thank you. See, and you say I don't check your texts when I'm live. What do you think about that, biatch? I love you. All right, well, just FYI, if anybody plans on coming to my home, I have a Ring doorbell camera, a camera in the back, and 2 men in my life that carry. Don't fuck with me. There you go. And a Jack Russell that will bite you in the ass. I'm not sure which one is worse because that really hurts. I really like this house too. I like that it's kind of hidden, but it's not. But you know what I mean? You get privacy. Can't tell. Yeah, it was, it was my left side. So this foot, I used to have to flop out. Like, let me see if I can recreate it. So this foot wouldn't walk out normally, and I have to do this. It was very odd. But, oh, there's a parrot. He's a stray one. He's looking for his friends. Usually they have like a group of like 100. There's a whole bunch of them and they're loud, but I think that guy got lost. One of these days when we're live, you guys, when we're live, you guys will meet the parrots. Here's our swan friend. Oh yeah, so one thing about me is I'm stubborn. And I took that walker to every liquor store around town. Yes, I did. And I think that rehabbed my foot. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see if you guys could see the detail on this. I love her. I want to name her Shira. She makes me so happy. You know, there's people out there who truly believe I'm a monster. Meanwhile, I'm just looking at pretty plants. This one needs a new wig. But that's okay. I, at one point, needed a new wig. And this just goes to show you that anybody can move their body and work out. That man is older than me and moving at lightning speed, getting his workout in. What's Chantel's excuse? Honestly. Oh, this is cute. You should be named Shirley. I wonder how people feel about me naming their plants. You have, yeah, we have parrots and peacocks. The parrots mainly fly over, it seems like, when the rain is here. And funny enough, well, around the wind time. So we're supposed to get some crazy Santa Anas. But yeah, that's mainly when they fly over. Can you guys see the snow at the top of that mountain? I'm telling you, there's more snow. Just unfortunately, we can't really see it all. I'm back there too. Well, you get the idea. Chantel has no excuse, right? All right, let's make our way. Oh, hold on. I saw a giant nutcracker and now I'm distracted. We're going on a journey. Hold on. What should we name the nutcracker? Ron, he busted Keem's nuts. There we go. Oh, everybody's festive on this street. Hold on. I don't know, the street is kind of hidden, so I feel like most people wouldn't think to go down it, but... Oh, they make me happy. Well, we're finally looking at Christmas lights. It's a little late, but we are. You are very tall. Huh. Very nice. I like the feather in your hat. I'm talking to a nutcracker. Oh, hold on. Do you see this giant skeleton? I hope I'm still here. I have this insecurity. I'm just talking to myself again. I really like him. I think I need a giant skeleton to just have year-round. That's what I need. Oh, and there's a manger over there. All right, let's walk back home. I really don't want to get stuck out in the rain when it pours, like stuck out in the rain like I'm so far away. But to be fair, Chucks aren't the best rain shoes, and I just don't want to slosh around. It's not a good time. Breezy, you're fine. Hell, I talk to inanimate objects all the time. Yeah, that's what I do. I talk to bugs, lizards, plants, whatever. I don't care. Which is weird because, like, I don't know, there's times where I hate talking, but I'll talk to a plant. There's times where I talk too much, and then there's times where I burn out even myself with yapping away. Do you go through that too? I have learned that our city loves roses, and I love that for us, or at least the people here do. All right, let's go back home. A++, no way. Yes, a festive skelly. I think that's the coolest thing in the world. Oh, wait. I still want to try and show you guys snow, even though you probably can't see it. Look at the very top of the mountain. There's a mountain in back of that mountain, and it's covered in snow. But you probably can't see it. But it's very pretty. It looks very cold. I probably would have lived in a pod at one time of my life and been perfectly happy. Maybe I need a sign. I mean, my yard is the poop and pee playground. It's a place to stop and poop. You know what I do? I deal with it. Oh, their signs aren't working. Maybe I need a cone. Stop. This is not your toilet. We'll be fined. I see this crazy squirrel and he's doing tricks. He's ran across the wall, did like a flip onto the house, and now he's gone. Hey, I use it for Easter too, right? You could just dress him up. I think that would be cool. We all need one. Where do you find one? Maybe they're on clearance right now. I don't know what the neighbors would think, but those people's neighbors didn't care. We'll have it holding like an American flag or something. Seem more relatable. Maybe they won't complain. It's a crow party. I like crows. They're very smart. And they're funny. You're adorable. We'll name you Larry. Walmart got Chris. Yes, I saw that. They have some cute shirts you can get and wear next year for like $4, $6. They also have a bunch of Halloween stuff like, I don't know, you can get it and wear it next year. I like being festive during the holidays and having like Christmas sweaters or Halloween shirts. Sorry if I'm making you guys seasick. The giant snail. I like that reindeer. He has character. We're almost home, you guys. All right, do you want to do more walks? I don't know, every day we could walk a different direction to a different place. Move our bodies. Chit chat. Let me know. This is fun for me. I'm just not the best at holding the phone, but you know, that comes with time. I'm not an IRL streamer. Just somebody who wants to talk sometimes. I thought there would be more water after the storm. It'll fill back up though. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm about to be home. I might take tomorrow off and hang out with family, but if anything major happens, then I'll do a morning recap. And then after the new year, we'll be live every day, yapping it up. And I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. And I hope you have a safe night, make good memories, good choices, and I will see you in the next live stream. Bye, everybody. I love you.